Let's try this again. Let's hope we can get this to work. Okay. Okay, are we here? What a mess. What a mess this is turning out to be today. I probably should have just left well enough alone. I kid you not. Oh my goodness. All right, let's try this again. Okay, I think we're here, I hope. Oh great, now we're in now we're in a goofy orientation. Isn't this just lovely? Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, let's try it this way. Okay, let's see. Are we I'm trying to get it to where we can actually see. Okay, is this a little better? Okay, upside down. All right, let me crank it over this way. Okay, maybe this is right side up. All right. Are we having fun yet, ladies? Are we totally having fun? Okay. All right. I think we're in business. Okay. I think we are in business. Can everybody see this? Okay. Okay. So we're going to, all right. Let's see if we still have our moderators in place. I might have to add everybody. Okay. All right. So Mona, we're going to add you. Oh, I think we're good. I think our moderators are still in place, which is awesome. Okay, is this still upside down, guys, or can we, okay, can we see it pretty good? Okay, I think we're in business. So anyway, here is the, we're going to start this over again. This is Vintage Hand Fans, or Vintage Hand Fans. So here is the inspiration for the cover, or some inspiration on the inside of the cover, as I like to say. Okay, so, all right, I think, you know, because this is all single-sided, I think this is going to be quite a bit better, and hopefully we're going to get the whole page in place. All right, I think we'll just do it this way. All right. Hey, Katrina! How are you, my girl Katrina? You didn't miss too much. Hey, May. Hey, Erica. You didn't miss too much, Katrina. I started doing this stream, but we were having some technical issues, so I had to try to figure things out here. And we're filming at kind of a different angle. So, Katrina, my gal. We're just doing some flip-throughs of some more coloring books. This is Vintage Hand Fans. Hey, Stephanie's here! Stephanie's here, and Katrina's here, and May is here, and Robin's here. I think Robin is still here. Mona's here, and Susan's here, Erica. So hello to everybody. So Stephanie, we're just flipping through some more books. This is Creative Haven's Vintage Hand Fans, and we were having a little bit of technical issues here earlier, so we are filming it at a different angle. it was very, very blurry for some reason. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? Thank you all for joining me today. Is the whole page coming through, I hope? Try to move it down just a little bit, so hopefully we get the entire page. I don't know if I can zoom out just a tad, but I'm going to try to leave it at that. And hey, Tan Philly, how the heck do you say your name? Okay, good. Page coming through just fine. Okay, yeah, the orientation is just weird. Okay, most of it. Okay, let me... Okay. That's good, Tish, that you see enough to know. Let me try. I'm going to move it. If I do it maybe this way. Whoops. I think if I move my arm back just a little bit, that might help. Just bear with me, Earl. We have the day of moving cameras, let me tell you. All right. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Okay. Ooh, that turned out kind of blurry right there. All right, I think that's a little bit better. At least that's how it looks on my screen over here. All right. Okay, Tanfully. Okay. Okay, good. This seems to be working out a little bit better. The orientation is really weird, but at least we're not blurring, which is good. Thanks, Robin. Thank you so much. You know what? The thing of it is we stumble through together and we can have a few little laughs along the way, right? That's what counts. Fun is what we need to do, right? Oh, yeah. Hi, Daryl. How are you? Yeah, the fans are really pretty, aren't they? We're flipping through the Vintage Hand Fans coloring book from Creative Haven. And I figure for my, I think I'm going to start streaming kind of on a regular basis. You know, I had so much fun doing it yesterday, and I could see myself being hopelessly addicted to it. So I'm going to try to film on a regular basis, you know, maybe a couple times a week. And I used to do like just flip through, like I used to do a lot of flip through videos too, but maybe I'll just save that for the streams because it kind of, you know, makes me be able to get out my books that I may not see every day. Yes, it is. It's very much a learning process, Mona. Yes, I have to agree, Stephanie. Isn't it a pretty book? It really is a pretty book. I love it. Yeah, I can see why so many people love the live streams. I really can. And I can see the comments so much better just kind of sitting here next to my Mac. This makes it a lot easier. So if I can get the orientation right though, and try to keep it from being so blurry, because I like doing it in landscape mode rather than portrait, but you know. Oh my gosh, Robin. How many coloring books do I have? I would say, okay, you guys, I hope you all are sitting down here. I would say I have around 450 now coloring books. And yes, a good chunk of mine are Creative Haven. Oh, thank you, Mona. Yes, I agree, Tish. Creative Haven books are the bomb diggity, that is for sure. They really do, Tish. Yeah. They really do. Yeah, Daryl, that's true. It's so true. But yeah, Tish, they do have something for everybody. You're really not going to get bored with Creative Haven. Yeah, when I first started getting coloring books, I went on a total like Creative Haven and Dover kick. I really did. Yes, that's a lot of books. I'm not gonna lie. Yep, I know, Robin. That's a lot of books. Yeah, I know, right, Tish? I know. I know. My husband thinks I am completely nuts. But I'm a coloring book junkie, and I am the original pencil hoe. Make you say that ridiculous. Make me say that ridiculous word. Oh my gosh. Let's see, Daryl. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, you know. Yeah, I agree, Stephanie, about Creative Haven being so easy on the budget. I store my books on my bookshelves. I have built-in bookshelves in my living room. Oh yeah, Tish. I love jokes. I love jokes, but yep, I hear you. I hear you on the pencils. But I store my books on my built-in bookshelves. I am working on we're trying to get my craft room done, and I feel like I'm totally there. Let's go back a couple of pages because I feel like I did not. I feel like my camera just kind of zoomed in on me really weird. We're working on getting my craft room done, and so once we get that done, then I'm going to be putting like all of my coloring books and stuff in there. And I'm going to be getting shelving for that. Yeah, never feel bad, Daryl. I totally agree with Tish. You know, I mean, you know, we all collect different things, I believe, and you know, what one person may not like is another person's joy. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I totally agree, Tish. Coloring is life. Yes, and oh yeah, yes, Daryl, I crochet as well. Yep, oh my gosh, you crochet too, Tish? Yeah, I crochet. I can knit, but I'm a much better crocheter, and oh my gosh, like I have bags and bags of yarn here. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't gotten any yarn in a very long time, but I don't need any more at this point because I have more than I can do in one lifetime. I know, right? I'm totally in definite agreement with that. Oh, okay, Mona, you crochet as well. That's awesome. Okay, never learned to cross stitch though. Never did that. Exactly, exactly, tenfold, exactly. I totally agree with you there. Yeah, you know what, like, I thought that I may try to cross stitch, but I don't know, like, I just, it just kind of was just over my head, you know? And being visually impaired, I think I'd have a little bit of a hard time with it, to be honest with you. Yeah, Mona. Scrapbooking is great. I do that when I'm kind of in the mood to do that. I don't do it very often, but when I get in the mood, I will definitely do that. I have a lot of scrapbooking supplies here. I'm more into what I like doing now is I love my journals, and I've been making I have a written journal, but I've also got more of a creative outlet journal that I use my my Seven Seas Writer with, which is a notebook that has, it's a journal that's made of this Tomoe river paper, very, very friendly for fountain pen users. And if you all have been around me long enough to know, you all know that I'm a total fountain pen addict. Yep. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, Mona, I think so. I think I would have a hard time seeing the cross stitch. I agree with you there. Yeah, Daryl, I agree. You know, there's, I think people who like to color and do a lot of that stuff, you know, definitely have I can never remember what side of the brain is the creative outlet. There's I think I get it mixed up. It's either the right brain that's the smarts and the left brain, which is the creative stuff. Daryl. Yes. That's very true, Tish. Colorists are creative in many different ways, I think. Can everybody still see okay? It looks okay from my screen, but I just want to make sure that we're still in business. Okay. You draw with the right side of the brain. All right. That's good to know, May, because you know what? I always get it backwards, I think. Yeah, I always get it backwards. My husband is more of the right brain kind of guy then, because hey May, you're back. So yeah, he's more of the engineer type because he's got 2 engineering degrees, and so he's more of the right brain type, whereas I'm definitely left brain. I mean, I kid you not, I flunked out of freshman algebra. Or, no, okay. I still get it backwards. You draw with the right. Okay, so my husband is more of the left brain kind of person, whereas I'm more of the right brain kind of person. I will get it right eventually. Oh my gosh. Yeah, hey Carly, how are you? Yeah, May, I had to film this at kind of a weird orientation, like I'm doing this in portrait mode rather than landscape, I guess, because the picture was very, very blurry at that point. So I was having I had to exit the screen, or I had to exit the stream because the screen went black, and then it just showed up in portrait mode, and yeah, so that's what we're doing. Yeah, this is so true, Daryl. between the two of us, we have a whole brain. That is so true. Although my husband would kind of disagree with that. He would say that he's got the brain and I have the hot air, I guess. Oh gosh. So here is the inside of the back cover with another example of a picture. And then here is the back of the book. Okay, let's see what we got next, ladies. I'm just going to grab at random. Seems like I have a lot of Creative Haven books here. All right, so how about we do Futuristic Worlds? That's just kind of what I had up here next. How about some Futuristic Worlds? This is a cool looking book, I gotta say. Am I filming in I don't, you know what? I don't know. I have to see what this phone is set at. I'm just not sure. I have to figure out why it's pixelated. I thought at first that it was patchy internet because like we were having problems with the blurring yesterday, but I was close to my router today, being here in the living room, but it's still pixelated and I don't know why. I don't know why it's so blurry. Yeah, I will definitely check. Oh, hey Donna, how are you? You know what? Like, what we're doing is we're just flipping through some coloring books that I have here. I did one of these yesterday. I did one of these live streams yesterday as well. You didn't really miss too much. I flipped through vintage hand fans a little bit ago, but you didn't really, you just missed like one coloring book that I flipped through, but I was having some technical difficulties. So, but I think we're back. We're in portrait mode, which I really didn't want to be in, but we're making do. We're having fun. And you know what, Donna? Better late than never. Better late than never. Yeah, Are you having a hard time seeing the pages, Carly? Is it blurry? I can't change the orientation while we're in the stream. I'll have to check and see if I can find a way to make it not pixelated when we are in landscape. Can we see the entire page? Let me see. Yeah, I think we're able to see the entire page at least, I think. Okay, good. Good, Tish. That's good. Yeah, yeah, Tanfully, it seems like the orientation kind of helped. Like, we're kind of in the portrait mode now, which kind of helped with the pixelation, but I think next time I'm going to see how we can do this in landscape and not have it so blurry, because this is crazy. Good. Good, Robin. Hi, Kim. How are you? Okay. That's good. That's good, Tish. I'm glad we're good. I'm glad we're good to go. Hey, Grace. How are you? What we're doing, Grace, is we're just flipping through some books. We're looking at Futuristic Worlds from Creative Haven. You guys notice that there's quite a lot of black already colored in this book, looks like. Okay. So this one here, it looks like it's got some thicker lines and a lot of detail in this one. Oh yeah, waiting for Prime Day. I forgot that was coming up, actually. I missed it last year. There wasn't really anything I got last year, and so I didn't take advantage of Prime Day last year. Yeah, I know what you mean. You know, hi Bailey. I'm just gonna call you Bailey because I would totally Magic's Undo 22 Bailey. I'm just gonna call you Bailey if that's okay, because I would totally butcher that first one. First Bennett Klein. How do you like it? Yeah, feel free to stay for a while, Carly. Daryl. You're like my husband. He always asks me how to spell something. And then I sometimes will use like $75 words and he'll go, what does that mean? So then I have to tell him. Oh yeah, you know what, Bailey? I felt the same way. Would you like to be called Bailey or Magic? Yeah, you know what? I felt the same way because there's a lot of books that totally intimidated me too. So what we're doing today is we're just flipping through some books that I have. Right now we're looking at Futuristic Worlds from Creative Haven. Okay, it looks like everybody's calling you Magic, so I'll call you Magic rather than Bailey. Just looking at the comments. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, well, whatever comes out, Magic or Bailey. This picture has a lot of black in the background here, but which I think would look really cool. I think with all these little bits and bobs right there, it would almost kind of look like a nighttime image. Yeah, this is true. May has a great suggestion. May has a great suggestion about making a copy. And also, like, if you have a PDF book, like, you can print out the pages as many times as you want. So the PDF books are pretty nice because you can print it out on whatever paper you want and then as many times as you want. So if you mess it up, you can just print the image out again and do it that way. Oh yeah, darkening skin. I don't know, it's kind of hit or miss with me as far as skin goes. Sometimes mine turns out too orangish. Oh, okay. Donna has an idea about how to color the page in the Chaucer coloring book. Okay, yeah, you'll have to let me know what your idea is, Donna. Yeah, we'll definitely be talking soon. Definitely off camera, that's for sure. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that could be a problem, Bailey. Like, if you don't have access to a printer, yeah, that could definitely be a problem. Yeah, for sure. For sure, that does suck, doesn't it, Tish? Oh, okay, cool. May has a tutorial. Love you too, Donna. Oh, are you taking off, Susan? You take care. Yes, it is, Tish, isn't it? That the Chaucer book is very beautiful, very detailed. Though I'd have to totally magnify it up, like get my glasses out for sure. Take care, Susan. You have a good night. I imagine it must be getting pretty late for you over in the UK. is the last page in this book, and then we have an example of one of the pictures. And oh my gosh, the sky just really darkened up over here. It is so gonna storm. Holy smoke. Oh, okay. 8 p.m. for you, Susan? Okay, so there's that book. This is the Futuristic Worlds. Let me grab another book. So I imagine we want to keep going. Oh, there's some thunder. Okay, so this one here is from Dover Creations. This is United States Patchwork Patterns. United States Patchwork Patterns from Dover Publications. Dover is pretty much like the same publisher as Creative Haven, but their books are formatted a little bit differently. Oh, Bailey, you know what? Our Staples is like 30 miles away. Like, we don't have anything here. We have to do a lot of driving to get where we need to go. Yeah, I totally agree, Tish. It would look very immaculate colored in the Chaucer book. Yeah, Prime Day. Okay, so with the Dover books, they are printed on both sides of the page. So hopefully we will be able to maneuver this book a little bit so that we can see the whole thing. Yeah, it is like it just really just kind of popped up here, the storm. So this is a if you guys like patchwork quilts, this would definitely be a book to get. There's a sometimes a Dover book is really easy to color in, but there's sometimes a lot of patterns in it. So here is this one. We're gonna have to maneuver the book a little bit so that we can see the left-hand side of the page too. Yeah, oh my gosh, I hate thunderstorms. This just really cropped up just very, very quickly. Okay, are we able to see the whole page? Oh yeah, Staples doing the ring bound thing, yeah. You know what? I've never had mine, I've never had any of my books redone by Staples or anything. I don't know, I just kind of left them intact. Are we kind of upside down again? I sure hope not. Okay, good, good. Good, Tish. So, I think these would look really pretty colored in. I've not done anything with this book yet, but this one is a little bit thicker than most of the Dover ones. As soon as we get done with the flip through, I'll show you how thick it is. This is quite a bit thicker than a lot of the Dover ones. I love the paper in it though. Yeah, I love the paper in Dover books and Creative Haven. Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean, Donna. I try to keep mine together as much as I can too. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, they are just kind of shapes, aren't they? Yeah, you know what? Like, I just never had mine spiral bound. Boy, you could really put some psychedelic colors on these things. Oops. Oh, a page fell out on you, Bailey. Yeah, I just never had mine spiral bound or anything. I don't know. I'm one of these people that just kind of like to leave things with the original integrity, as I sometimes call it. I suppose if I printed out a bunch of a bunch of PDF pictures or something, then, you know, that'd be one thing. But to actually take one of my books apart, like, I don't think I would ever do that. Oh my gosh. Your eyes would start hurting, Tish, if you colored something like this. You know what? Like, it all kind of depends for me. Like, there's days where I just want to color something like this, and then there's days where it kind of gives me a headache. It just kind of depends. You know what? I got to be in a certain mood. When I actually started getting coloring books, I got a lot of geometric shapes. That's usually what I colored, was geometrics and mandalas. Yeah. Yeah, your eyes would cross, Mona. It all kind of depends for me. If I have a good day where I'm not having a headache or something, it would be okay for me, but not all the time. Oh yeah, yeah, your book has gotten a lot of love. Yeah, I could imagine. I can imagine that they'd fall apart if you know, turning a lot of pages and stuff all the time, and maybe once a book is colored in, I could see where you get like a lot of wear and tear. Some of my stained glass books are that way. So I've ended up taking them out of the book, like they're perforated, so I'd take them out of the book and then just put them in my binder. Oh yeah, my Kick Me picture. Yeah, I know what you mean, Mona. Have to concentrate on the page. My Kick Me picture. Was that in the unicorn book, Tish, or which one were you referring to? I'm kind of drawing a blank here. Oh, you've been getting migraines, Bailey. Oh my gosh. That's not good. That's not good, getting migraines. That sucks. Yeah, we're almost done with this one, guys. Some of them look pretty similar to some of them look kind of similar. Oh yeah, the mandala I messed up when I did the. Yes. Oh yeah, Tish. Yeah, I know, right? Oh my gosh, that picture. Oh lordy, that picture was a hot mess. That was an absolute hot mess. Yeah. Oh. That was, oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah, you know what? I remember now. I said I could have kicked myself over that thing. Oh yeah, every time I showed it in one of my videos, yes, I was definitely kicking myself for messing it up. It wasn't funny to me at the time, but yeah, I could kind of see where you would laugh. I mean, it's sort of funny now, like you know how that I'm just kind of kicking myself over the thing, but oh my gosh, that picture is an absolute disaster. Yeah, you know what? Like, I've heard that migraines are hereditary. I've heard that many times before. Oh my gosh, you jinxed yourself, Tish. You know what? I think everybody has a kick me picture. I really do. Oh, okay, we're at the end of this book. There's a test page, it looks like. Here's the back cover, or the inside of the back cover, and then there's the back of it. But look at how thick this book is. I mean, it's really thick for a Dover book. It really is. But you know what? I think everybody has a kick me picture. I really think that everybody has a kick me picture. Let's do something that's not shapes. How about, what do we want to do here? How about, how about lovely Labradors and Golden Retrievers? This is like right up my alley. What do you guys think? Yeah, it's, you know what? Everybody has a kick me picture. And it's never funny at the time. It never is. Never, ever. There's nothing on the... This is a Creative Haven book. There's nothing on this cover on the inside. Yeah, this one... This one is a nice book. You know, if you're a dog lover and if you're a total Golden Retriever nut, hence my little goldies, you know, this is an awesome book to have. Surprisingly, there's quite a lot of details in this one. Sometimes Creative Haven has a lot of details in their pictures, and sometimes you can find stuff that's a little easier. It all just depends. But one thing that I love about Creative Haven is you're not going to break the bank getting these books. Oh my, everybody's gone quiet. Can you guys hear the rain coming down? I don't know if you can hear it because I've got a lapel mic plugged in, so you may not hear the other background noise. I don't know, but can you guys hear the rain coming down or not? From here, it's really coming down here. Oh, your Enchanted Forest coloring, but oh my gosh, you've discontinued 3 pictures in that book. Oh, you're gonna replace it. Oh, okay. Okay, I think if I was just using the built-in mic from the phone, you probably would hear it, but I'm kind of glad it's not coming through, because, oh, you can hear it? You can hear the rain, Bailey? Yeah, has anybody ever replaced any of their books? Like, you know, if you've messed one up or something, has anybody ever replaced a book? I don't think I've ever bought a second copy of a book as of yet. There's one book that I have, it's called Rose Windows, and it's kind of a grayscale thing, and I had contemplated on getting a second copy of it because I love it so much, but I don't know, it's not like I have a shortage of anything to color. Oh, okay. Maybe you got a second copy of a Japanese book. Oh, a new set of 150 Prismacolors are coming tomorrow for you, Bailey. That's awesome. And you've already got a case to put them in. That's awesome. You're prepared. You are so on the ball. That's awesome. Oh, from your Clara Markova book, Tish. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I could imagine that you wanted to color that from back to front. I could imagine. Or front to back, I mean. I'm glad I turned the lights on in here, because had I just left the one light on, it would have gone really dark when it started to storm. Yeah, it's really coming down here. Holy smackers. Yeah, you know what? There's a couple of books that I'm kind of afraid to touch because I don't want to mess them up. Like, they kind of intimidated me. I was so intimidated by grayscale for the longest time. Yeah, I know what you mean, Tish. That'd be one book I wouldn't want to mess up either. Oh, okay. When you get that book all colored in, May, you'll definitely have to show it on your channel. I bet it'll be beautiful. Yeah, I bet it'll be gorgeous. I should challenge myself and say I should finish up one of my books in the course of a year. But I color so slow, you know, with having the visual impairment, I color so slow, I'd probably just drive myself insane. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I totally agree. I'd love to see a flip through as well when you get it done, May. Oh wow, May. You have several finished books. I admire you, that's for sure. Okay, you're working on Enchanted Forest, Tish? Wow. I really should get on the stick and try to finish up one of my books. So what do you guys think of this book? Oh, here's the last page where it's talking about a couple of other books, and there is this one. This was Lovely Labs and Golden Retrievers. What'd you guys think of this one? Yeah, May, I know what you mean. It just kind of evolves, doesn't it? Like, you know what? Like, I never really thought that I'd ever do, like, actual coloring on my channel. Like, on my channel, when I first started, it was just, like, hauls or whatever. I never thought I would actually do any coloring or show anything related to that. Just, but it evolves. Yeah, I know what you mean, Tish. I have yet to complete one of my books. Shall we keep going? You ladies have time for a couple more flip throughs? We could look at Tubby Tykes by Renee Davenport. We're kind of getting off the Creative Haven kick a little bit, but this is super cute. Oh, bye, Daryl. Bye, Daryl. Enjoy your nap. Have a nice nap. Oh, no, Tish. Oh, my gosh. Oh, hey, Nancy, how are you? Hello to one of my little goldies. Hi, Nancy. All right, so, okay, Robin, you take care. We'll catch you next time. Look at some Tubby Tykes. How long have we been going even? Holy moly. Take it easy, Robin. Ah. You bring up a very good point, May. It is just paper, and time does kind of march on. So this is printed on Create Space paper. It is grayscale, which a lot of people have kind of had trouble with grayscale, especially on Create Space paper. Okay, 53 minutes ago. Time flies, doesn't it, ladies? It really does. And then there was the stream we kind of messed up, right? Oh, okay. Maybe we can just flip through this one book, and then we'll see how it goes and see who all's here. And then probably just cut it short after this. Yeah, yeah, I guess when you do make a mistake, it does become a learning experience, doesn't it? So my recommendation for coloring this grayscale on Create Space paper is definitely find some pencils that work well on Create Space paper, because it can be a bear, especially when you're talking grayscale. Like, I mean, they're so cute. It is, isn't it? It is a cute book, isn't it, May? I thought it, you know what? I saw somebody color a picture in this one and put it on my Facebook group, and I thought, oh my gosh, that is so cute. So I had to get this book. I totally had to get it, because I just thought the picture that, and I forgot who it was, but they posted a picture from this book, and it was so stinking adorable. Yeah, this really is a cute, cute, cute book. Some of them are a little bit more grayscale-y than others, it looks like. Yeah, I agree, Mona. Isn't it cute? Yeah, I know. I know, right, Tish? That's going to be one I'm definitely going to have to color. Oh, my. We just had a big clap of thunder here. Big, big clap of thunder. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Mona, I'm not surprised that you did because that was a huge clap of thunder. Yes. Yeah, I'm not surprised that you all could hear that because it was a very, very loud, loud, loud clap of thunder. Yep. I know, right, Tish? I know, I know. I know, Tish. It's bad. And I couldn't believe just how quickly it all came up all of a sudden. Like, I don't know, about maybe 20 minutes ago, 15, 20 minutes ago. It just came up just so quick. Either that or I was just totally engrossed in what I was doing. Crazy. So I think this book is a keeper, huh, ladies? I'd say this book is a keeper. Yeah, Donna, you know what? Like, grayscale is something that you either love or you absolutely hate. Yeah. You don't, yeah, Tish, you don't mind it as long as there's no tornado warning. Yeah, I know what you mean. We've actually had a couple of tornadoes that touched down over here the last couple of a few years ago. Oh! May, that's funny. Totally agree, though. Totally agree. Completely agree. Yeah, I'm actually showing you guys some books that I haven't even touched yet. I mean, you know what? I have so many books that I have more books than one woman can possibly color in one single lifetime. I would not recommend like Prismacolors on this paper. Unless you're prepared to layer and layer and layer, but I found that this paper will eat your Prismacolors in no time flat. So there's a test page in the back of this. Oh yeah, yeah, Tish. You know what? Same here in Illinois. Same here in Illinois. We have a lot of this kind of weather in the summer. A lot. Well, that's the end of this book. Should we look at one more, or does everybody have to leave? I can stick around if anybody wants to stick around, or we can go ahead and end it. It doesn't matter to me one way or the other. Aw. I know, right, Tish? I am out of control. Yeah, Mona, you guys get some nasty weather. Okay. All right, May, we'll show you some more. Okay. More books it is. All right. More books or pencils. All right. Keep it coming. We'll do that. All right. Let's see what else we got. How about... Ooh. Do we want... I have a couple more Creative Haven here. Do we want to look at vintage flower seed packets, or do we want to look at some tea time? We can either look at this one. This is vintage flower seed packets, or we can look at tea time. We can look at both, but which one do you guys want to see first? Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I don't think any of us has a life, right? Okay, Nancy. Nancy votes for the flower seed packets. Which pencils were you talking about, Tish? The Prismacolor Scholars? Okay, flowers first. Yeah, yes, I know. It's either, okay, you know what? I plugged in my phone to my computer, so let me see if I can, I'm going to bring that around so that we can keep that cord from, I plugged my phone into my computer, so it probably just came around that way. Yep. All right, so this is so true, Nancy. We could, there's a lot worse things that we could do with our time, isn't it? Aren't there? So this is vintage flower seed packets, and this really brings back a lot of memory for me. On the inside of the cover, it looks like there's some samples of how the pictures can be colored. I'm just gonna, hopefully that cord. I have a mic cord over here because I have a lapel mic plugged in, plus I have my phone plugged into my computer. Okay, so let's hope that this will work out a little bit better. Yes, so true. Very, very true, May. Oh, okay. I can do that. Like, I have some sets of pencils that I could show you guys. Sure. So this is another Creative Haven. But this really brings back memories. I mean, do you guys remember, you know, going to the store and seeing all these different, like, flower seeds, you know, that they had in the, you know, that they had in the gardening department? I remember seeing them in, like, an old Woolworths or even the grocery store. I know they still have flower seed packets, but they look way, way different than what you see in this book, that's for sure. Oh, you have the deluxe edition that you're coloring right now, Bailey? You know, I have quite a few of the doodly books, I guess. I have one deluxe edition with, like, mandalas in it. Oh yeah, Tish. Oh gosh. They can wait. Probably a telemarketer.
Call from Donna Kirby.
I will have to call her back as soon as I am done streaming. Oh, okay. Showing pencils and book. Oh yeah. Okay. Gotcha, May. Gotcha.
Hi, Sharon. It's Donna calling.
Aw.
Just wanted to talk to you, and I'm wondering how you're doing.
Sorry, Donna, I'm still streaming.
I can maybe call you sometime tomorrow. That would be great.
Oh.
God.
Yeah.
So if you could call me or not.
Well, you know what? Like she was here on the stream a little bit ago, I guess, but I guess she must have thought that I wasn't streaming anymore. Like she must have gotten off or something, and then she must not have realized that I was still streaming. But I will call her back later. You know what? Like a lot of my friends around here, you know, in like my neck of the woods and stuff, like, no, they don't follow me on YouTube. Like a lot of my Lions Club's friends and stuff, like they don't follow me on YouTube or anything. My family doesn't follow me on YouTube. You know what? Like, a couple of times I put up a couple of the pictures I colored just on my regular Facebook page, not in the, I mean, I put them up on the groups, but I also just, you know, kind of put them up on my wall, and I only got like maybe 1 or 2 likes out of it. Just keeping up the comments here. Oh yeah, you know what? Same here, May. A lot of my friends and family don't realize I have a YouTube channel either. But you know what? Like I put up a couple of pages just on my regular timeline on Facebook, and I've only gotten maybe like 1 or 2 likes when it's there. But on the groups, of course, it gets a lot more than that. So what do you guys think of this book? A lot of details in it. Well, it sounds like the storm has stopped. It's still pretty dark out there, but it sounds like the thunder has gone away. Yeah, it is very pretty, isn't it, Mona? This would take me quite a long time to do, though, because of some of them have some pretty good details in them. Yeah, I know, Nancy, right? Isn't it pretty? Yeah, you know, I agree with you, May. I totally agree with you. Just, you know, this paper isn't watercolor paper, though, so just be careful about how much water you would put on it, because you don't want you don't want it to fall apart. It would act better, totally better than Create Space paper would, but you could also gesso it. Sometimes people have gessoed the page, and that kind of helps bolster it up a little bit, too. Yeah, just looking at, keeping up with the comments here. Tish, you were in the doctor's office waiting room. Oh my gosh. Oh, you abuse the Create Space paper, May? How do you keep it from falling apart, though? How do you keep it from falling apart? Because, like, that paper would get so many holes in it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Tish. Oh my gosh. Holy smoke. And here's some more of the packets that it shows how you could color them in. Okay. So shall we look at tea time? We got time for one more, ladies? We got time for tea time, or does everybody have to go? It doesn't matter to me. Yeah, you know what? That's so true, Tanfully. You know, with the HIPAA laws nowadays, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay, May, you tape it down. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Like you know what, May? Like I would be so afraid that my paper would get so many holes in it because like sometimes I get way too much water on mine. Sometimes I get way too much water on mine. Okay, so here we go with some tea time. Oop, let me put the book the right way so we have tea time. So here's the inside cover. All right. Okie doke. You guys just tell me when you need to go, and then we can cut this off. No worries. I don't have anything better to do today, so not that I ever have anything better to do because this is really cool stuff to do, but sometimes real life just gets in the way. But I don't have anything planned for tonight, so I am open to staying for however long you all want to. Oh yeah, yeah, don't rub it hard. I'll have to experiment with it because there's some papers I just haven't had much luck with. Yeah, I totally agree, Tanfully. That really surprises me that somebody would do that, especially in this day and age with those HIPAA laws. Like, you know, people are just like, you really got to cover your own, ass. No kidding. Yeah, Oh, you already know you want this one, Tish? Okay, Bailey. This video is going to be going up on YouTube, so you can, I'm not going to timestamp it or anything, but you'll be able to go back and watch what you missed if you want to. Oh, okay, Mona. I remember you said you had to go cook some dinner. Okay, Mona, that sounds good. You take it easy, and you have a nice evening. What was grayscale, Carly? Let's see. What's the name from the? That was Tubby Tykes. It was called Tubby Tykes by Renee Davenport. Carly? Yeah, yeah, I would, I've seen completed works in this too, and they've really come out nice. The grayscale one you were talking about, Carly, it's called Tubby Tykes by Renee Davenport. Oh, good. Okay, glad you got that. I think she has several like that, if memory serves me correct. But I thought that was such a cute little book. If you want, Carly, I can grab that book again and show you the front cover, but if you just type in Tubby Tykes on Amazon, you should be able to find it. This book is so pretty. So let's see who all is still here. We have May and we have Tish and Carly and Nancy. Okay, awesome, Carly. Not sure if Grace is still here. Oh yeah, yeah. Same here, Tish. It would take me forever and a day to color it as well. It really is adorable, isn't it, Carly? Yes, I totally agree, Tish. You'd get such a sense of accomplishment, wouldn't you? With getting all that done. Yeah, there's nothing like a completed project, is there? We are almost to the end of this one. And then here is an example of one of the pictures. Oh, look at that. Just look at that. Let's just focus on this goodness right here, shall we? All right, so we have come to the end of tea time. Shall we do another one, or shall we call it a night? Oh, Tish, yeah. You know what? Like, you know, sometimes like they take so long to do and you're just ready to be done with it all, aren't you? You're just so glad when it's done. It's like, I never want to see this again, ever. Let's see. Yeah, they really are. They really are. In your country, they could, oh, they call the toddlers Hummels. You know what? I've heard, yeah, you know what, the Hummels, yeah. You know what? Like, those were, you know what? Those were like all the rage, like back in the 90s and early 2000s, I think. Like, I've seen a lot of people collect the Hummels. Mm-hmm. They do look like Hummels, don't they? Okay, let's go ahead and grab another book. Yeah, the Hummels are, it is a cute word, isn't it, May? And you could tell that they were Hummels because of the, they had a very distinct look about them. And how many of you guys remember like Precious Moments? How many of you guys remember Precious Moments? How about some Farmer's Market? This is a really cute book too. I was gonna say something and the train left the station. Oh, yeah. How many of you remember the Precious Moments? So this one here